Do you notice extrasystoles and wonder why? Or do you know someone who does? Today we'll explore why we perceive certain things like our heartbeat or other symptoms and how we can learn to change this perception. By the end of the video you'll understand why your brain sends these signals and how you can regain control. Stick around, it's worth it. Our body is a masterpiece of evolution. The distribution of nerve receptors following their usefulness. We have highly sensitive touch perception at our fingertips and on our tongue because these areas were crucial for our development. For instance, small children often explore the world by putting objects in their mouth. Their sense of touch is more developed there than in their hands. In contrast, the back has fewer receptors because this area is less vulnerable. The same applies to the heart. We cannot consciously control our heartbeat, so detailed feedback from this area would be disruptive. Yet, we sometimes notice extrasystoles, extra heartbeats. This is partly because our brain doesn't always interpret signals from this area accurately. The nerves are less densely connected, making the perception prone to distortion. Our nervous system works in two directions. The brain not only sends signals but also receives feedback. For example, when you tense a muscle, your body sends back a message, "Command executed." When you activate specific facial muscles to smile or laugh, your brain registers the feedback and releases happiness hormones. This bidirectional communication is essential for survival. However, the brain filters most information, processing only about 40 out of 2 million stimuli per second. What happens when we focus on a specific stimulus, such as extrasystoles? The brain labels the signal as important and amplifies its perception. This creates a feedback loop. The more attention you give, the more frequently you notice it. A vicious circle. This is where neuroscience comes into play. Our brain is neuroplastic, meaning it can rewire itself through experiences. When you concentrate on a particular symptom, the brain strengthens the neural pathways associated with it. It's like creating a trail. The more you use it, the more established it becomes. On the flip side, neuroplasticity also allows us to change these pathways. If you use them less often, like a trail that grows over, your brain can let them fade. This requires intentional distraction and a conscious shift of focus. To reduce the perception of extrasystoles, you can apply 3 effective strategies in your daily life. First, distraction is a powerful tool. Redirect your focus to mentally engaging activities such as writing, drawing, or solving a puzzle. These tasks occupy your brain and divert attention from extrasystoles. Prepare a list of distraction techniques to have options ready. Second, reduce the perceived importance of extrasystoles. Accept that they are harmless and pose no real threat. The less emotional energy you attach to them, the less significant they become to your brain. Use an affirmation like, "When I feel an extrasystole, it's okay to feel a moment of fear and frustration, but then I'll remind myself to stay calm and refocus on more important things." Practice such a phrase daily so it feels natural in stressful situations. Third, actively build new mental pathways by focusing on positive and constructive thoughts. Repetition is key. The more you consciously shift your focus, the stronger these new neural connections become, leaving less room for the perception of extrasystoles. In summary, your brain doesn't notice extrasystoles because they suddenly appear, but because you've trained it to see them as important. By practicing distraction and focusing on other stimuli, you can change your perception in a sustainable way. Now it's your turn. Over the next days, consciously distract yourself whenever you notice an extrasystole and write down what works for you. Share your experiences in the comments below. Together, we can learn to guide our thoughts for a lighter, freer life.
Have you already seen my most important video for you? You will learn to understand your symptoms and find the path to change. Feel free to also watch this video here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to always stay informed about the latest posts.